Hello. I don't really have a reason. I just wanted to get something recorded and out there, so I decided to do a little league. Probably not the greatest idea. I don't really have anything to say either, you know. Shit. I guess I can talk about my experience with League. I've been playing League since I've been playing League since like the beginning of League's inception. My brother and I used to play Dota 3 or not Dota 3, Dota in the Warcraft 3 mod, and we really liked playing that a lot because it was just really fun. And then when the Warcraft 3 mod started like losing steam and stuff like that, that's when like League and Heroes of New Earth started coming out. And then my brother and I just kind of hopped onto League and started playing League. And I remember I would play fives and then threes and play threes and Dominion, if you guys remember that. If you guys are some old heads like me. Dominion was awesome. I love Dominion. I also love threes. I honestly like both of those are just super fun. I think this Swain, is he trying to proxy a Swain? Or are they trying to take boys blue here? Nope. Okay, we're good. Anyways, yeah, I've been playing League for fucking damn near the entire life of it. I did quit when I joined the military, obviously, because couldn't really play that often. But I like League. It's definitely changed from when I used to play. Back then, Teemo used to be a mid laner and not a top laner. And you would generally you wouldn't really see that many like big meta shifts and stuff like that. You know, it was really kind of just like everybody was kind of figuring out what's what. Back then, jungle used to be a lot more, a lot harder. Jungle mobs were definitely, you had to have a kit that was specific for jungling to actually jungle. Like back then, Warwick, Sion, if you guys remember old Sion. I still to this day miss old Sion. And yeah, this old League is definitely it was definitely a different beast than it is now. I'm not saying that League now is bad or, you know, good or what have you. It's honestly like it's still retained the game as of what it is. It's just, you know, not as, you know, super popular as it used to be. And then, let's see. Can I get this? Awesome. You know what? It's fine. Yeah, League just... I like League. I definitely don't take it as seriously as I used to. Like, you know, I don't have the time nor the patience to really, like, devote hard time into it and be like, be the best top laner or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like, I honestly could not. I could not care less about, like, if I was the best or the worst at a certain thing in League. But, you know, it's just that game that I like going back to every now and then, because it's fun. It's just, it's changed now, you know? It's definitely a different beast from what it was, and that's not bad, you know? There are some champion reworks and shit like that that, I could do without, I could care less about, you know? Like, I remember playing Old Sion. Old Sion was, like, my favorite. That was my main back then. And when they changed him, I was, like, super upset. I was like, you're ruining my favorite champion. But I'm not going to say that it was warranted, but you would walk into a team fight with half health and then walk out with full health and a pentakill. Like, that's just how old Sion was. The new Jax, I mean, they didn't really do anything for Jax. They just kind of, you know, it was a visual update, and then taking away dodge in the game kind of hurt Jax, but, you know, he has passive dodge on his E. If you remember old Jax, it would be like, you know, you couldn't even touch the fucking man. But, you know, I'm an old League player. We're all loud, and we don't like the changes that happen to League and other shit like that. But who cares, you know? We still play the game at the end of the day. It's just, you know, it's not the game that we grew up playing or we remember playing. But I still like coming in. I definitely don't take ranked as seriously. I don't really take norms as seriously. I still get tilted at the game. I mean, everybody gets tilted at the game. That's, you know, that's gonna happen. But, yeah, you know. League's a great game. If you like, you know, MOBAs and stuff like that, like, League's still the best for MOBAs. Like, I've played every MOBA across the book, trust me. I played back when Dawngate was coming out. My buddies and I were on top of Dawngate. That was super cool. Back when Dota 2 started coming out, I remember my buddies and I would play a fuck ton of Dota 2. And, you know, they were all good. They were all fine and dandy. And then it was just like, it wasn't what we wanted. An alt here. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, nope, we're good. But, yeah, like, it's fine, you know? League will always be League. Well, Xerath came up for a little help there. I appreciate that, Xerath, but, I don't think it was needed. But I appreciate it, nonetheless. I do believe that there is a problem with the League community, and I only really see this in lower ranks. Like, people do not understand, like, dynamic building and counter building, stuff like that. Like, yes, Trinity Force is obviously the best start on Jax, but if you are, like, say, a Jax into a fucking... Oh, shit, she went in. I burned flash for no reason there. That's fine. If you are, like, a Jax into a Swain, or a Jax into an AP top laner, like, you know, or Kennen, or, you know, if somebody's playing Susan for some reason, that's a funny way of doing it, but, yeah, definitely dynamic build. That's the thing. I don't think they need me there, but okay, they did need me there. That's interesting. Why? No. We're going in. We're going in. Come on. All right, we get one. We get one. Nice. Come on. There we go. Come on, keep going, keep fighting. I'm Jax, we're good, we're Gucci. Okay. Like I said, keep going. Like you gotta keep going. I'm Jax. I'm in there like swimwear. I'm there for the fight. See, look at that. If we can get away from this, then if Diana can get away from this, then that's a big W. But we will see. Oh, look at that. And we're up. And we go get the last grubby. It's fine. Yeah, like I was talking about, I've played a lot of old, I played a lot of the MOBAs whenever they come out. I think there's a new one that's called, like, Predecessors, something like that. It is It is all right. I'm not gonna say it's great or bad. I haven't been able to put a lot of time into it. Every time I have played those, like servers have never been really that great, and I would notice that I would be dropping from a lot of games pretty frequently. That may just be my own internet. That may be the game. I don't know, but you know, I do be playing MOBAs. Heroes of the Storm is like my second favorite MOBA. Oh my god, I will definitely be recording some Heroes of the Storm because I love that game. That game is so fun. It's just a really good time. Like, it's very like the whole game is objective based like MOBA, which, you know, if you don't like, you know, playing objectives and stuff like that and you're there for the fight, then like, you know, give it a try. Give it a try. Definitely needs more players. But, yeah, so, you know, I do be liking some MOBAs. I played the Pokemon one, too, on the Switch. That's also pretty fun. Okay. We're just gonna chill. You know, we can't really beat out this, lane, so we just chill. You know? There's nothing wrong with conceding lane either. Like, don't let people be like, no, you gotta win lane. Like, if you don't win that lane, you don't win that matchup. Like, it's better to lose farm and not give them kills than to just be running it down and giving them all the gold. Plus, obviously getting first tower as well, you know. Look at that. Maw coming through. He gets a plate, but it's fine. We're gonna go back and get our Murkies. Be better. Be better off. You don't need to hear about conceding lane or anything like that. Like, there's tons of people you can watch who are way better than I am at League. But, you know. It is one of those things, like, I've been playing this game. I know this game. I know the community. I've been here for a minute, you know? Alright, we got Swain's ult. He's going to go back and reset. That's fine. There's tons of people who play League that are way better than me. They sit there, they follow the meta, they know all the ideal items and ideal everything in order to, you know, completely pub stomp their fucking lane, and, you know, just not like that anymore. At a time I was very, I gotta be the best, I want to be a one-trick player, blah, 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 blah. Now I play whatever's fun. I just enjoy the game for what it is. Winning, losing, like, it's nice to win, but, you know, I think equally, if it's a very hard-fought game, like, you know, everybody was giving it their all, like, everybody's, you know, 100%, like, fighting each other, and it's just a better game overall, like, that's way better than, like, just absolutely dominating the game. I think a more well-fought, you know, actually fought-out game, it was pretty equal on each side, and it was, like, both sides giving it their all. That's way better than, like, just absolutely mollywopping your opponents. Like, it just feels more fulfilling. And if you win those hard-fought games, way, 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 way better. Like, it's just way more... Whoop! Ah. I think I've been saying I've been rambling, but hey, that's what it is, you know. I think it's a lot better when you actually get that hard-fought victory. You know, everybody was playing to their peak, and it was an actually entertaining game to play. Like, I don't know about you, I get really bored when you just sit there and just keep beating on everybody. Says the guy playing Jax, but it just feels better, you know? I don't know if anybody else shares that sentiment, but, you know, and take it from me, your rank in League does not determine your skill. your rank in League just determines how much time you have to pump into League. And there would be that, oh, I'm still gold 3 after only playing like 20 matches. Like, that's fine and dandy, but a lot of people work. Alright, that's his ult, that's his ult, that's his ult. Back out, back out, back out. Ooh, okay. Well, we're getting nothing but constant ganks and fights. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh! Diana got sweeped up there. That's okay, we got the first tower anyways. You know, look at those small victories. They really only have Swain, but the Maw is a little bit of a better grab on the against the Swain than if we're just not great for the rest of the game, but eh. Alright, so bot's about to take their tower. I'm coming. I'll burn teleport, just get up here fast so we can take this tower and then have a guaranteed grab on that Rifty. Awesome. Now let's get over and get Rifty. Yeah, I really don't think that your rank in this game determines your skill level. It's like, I think it's like that for a lot of games, you know? Like, yeah, you could be Diamond or, you know, Grandmaster and blah, 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 but like, that just shows you have way more time to be pumping into that. And I know a lot of people who casually play League, you know, they're playing other things like D&D, they're playing, you know, Baldur's Gate or whatever's popular at the time, you know? That's the thing about it. It's really just how much time do you have to dedicate to this game. Not necessarily a moniker of your skill. Like, you can be a very skillful player. I'm not saying that, you know, you had to get there somehow, or maybe you just got way better teams than I get. But, I'm trying to take that one. That was rude of me. Yeah, and I'm not the greatest, you know, not the greatest player in history. I think we topped out at gold 2 ever in my life. And that was pretty much it. Which, nothing bad. That's above at least 40% of the players. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. They're taking up top, so we definitely got this. Back in the old days, everybody knows the old builds for characters. Jax would just get Trinity Force, Ninja Tabby, and then he's basically full build at that point. Other people, like Garen, would just run, you know, 4 fucking, what's it called? 4 Sunfires, and then some Swifties, and then that was it. Back before the unique item thing came into play. I think some characters would be cracked without the unique item thing. Yay! But boop. What are they talking about? I don't know. League of Legends. Fun game. You should play it. If you haven't played it, play it. If you watched Arcane and you like it because of, like League because of Arcane, don't play League. Enjoy the series for what it was. You know? And that's also another thing I like to get into, just rewriting. Like, the thing that made League stand out above every other MOBA was that, like, League had a story behind it, like a reason for the Rift being a thing. Like, back then, you had something called the Journal of Justice, which was, like, it would lead into, like, skin tie-ins and stuff like that, and it was really cool, and it was, like, they weren't, like, super well thought out, but it was a lot of world building and, like, these little, like, little newspaper entries and stuff like that, and it was a really cool way to tell you, like, what's going on within the world of Runeterra. And I thought that was just neat. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. And, oh, hey, well, look at that. I mean, I can just keep going on about this. Give it to that Diana. And then Lux. Hey, look at that. Promoted to Silver 2. That's crazy. Did not damage the Swain, though. That's unfortunate. Ooh. But yeah, the Journals of Justice was like a really cool thing because it would build into the world of League of Legends, which again, it was like bar none, like the best thing about League was that it actually had a story and well thought out world behind it. Like, it used to look like League used to look vastly different from what it looks like now. Like, it looked very goofy. It was a lot of bright and colors, and like the map was very like dark and stuff like that. It was like very contrasting, like neon pinks and blues with a very dark forested map. And you know, it was just like, it was really cool because there was like it was like clashing, I don't know how to say. It was like a more cartoonish like art style. You can see like old gameplay and like how vastly different it looks now from like old League to modern League. But yeah. Well, I haven't gotten into a match, so I think I'm going to cut it here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. You know, hit that like. I appreciate it if you do. I can't promise you anything in return, but thank you.